If the Torah was first given to the Jewish nation by Moshe Rabbeinu, what was the Torah studied by the Avos and the yeshivah of Shem and Ever beforehand?
They didn't have a Sefer Torah like you and I have. They didn't have the words. They didn't have the halachas. They didn't have the mitzvahs. They had Kabbalah. They had the mystical source of the Torah. In other words, they got the Torah as it is from a higher world. They were very, very, very intelligent people. You have to understand the perspective of Torah. The perspective of Torah is that the smartest person who ever lived was the first, Adam Rishon. And he had superior intelligence. And the level of intellect that he had was so deep that it automatically gave him inspiration, what you would call Nevuah, Ruach HaKodesh. And he accessed wisdom that came from Hashem. The wisdom which came from Hashem was a very, very abstract Chokhmah, which is the source, which is the basis of the Torah and the Tayag Mitzvahs which we have written in the Chumash. And they learned the Torah on that level. They were very, very, very smart. They were able to understand it in a very, very abstract way, and they understood the philosophical and mystical underpinnings of the Torah mitzvahs that you and I have. The Alter Rebbe in Tanya takes it to another level. The Alter Rebbe says in Tanya that Avraham Avinu not only learned the Torah but did mitzvahs, and he contends that Avraham Avinu figured out how to do the mitzvahs from this philosophy, from this abstract understanding, from this very theoretical learning. They had this very deep and profound knowledge of Chokhmah on a level which is higher than the world. And this Chokhmah which is higher than the world is the source of the world, and it comes into the world. And Avraham Avinu was even able to translate it into a worldly context in doing mitzvahs, like eating matzah and doing the equivalent of tefillin and all the other mitzvahs that he did. So the short answer to the question is, did they have a book like we have? No. They had no books, they had no paper, they didn't write anything down. They didn't need. When you're that smart, you just know and you just remember and you just understand. It was all very, very abstract, very theoretical. And in the case of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, they were able to draw from that abstraction all the way down to a level of Torah and mitzvahs on a practical level. While all the others who learned Torah, like Noach and like Shem and like Ever, they understood the Torah on that abstract level, but they didn't do the mitzvahs.